Good morning and welcome back to Steph's Kitchen Adventures. And it's a beautiful morning here and we've got balcony doors open, some lovely fresh air. I've got some celery here which I'm going to add to a salad bowl I've already started. It's wonderful orange and lemon salad bowl which I rather like. And I've got in here already some chopped tomatoes, cucumber and lettuce, and there's also a chopped radish in there which you can't see very well but it's in there. 2 radishes in fact. Organic, of course, from Love Organic. I'm just going to chop some celery. I've chopped the ends off, the dry ends off. I'm just going to chop some celery to go in the salad. Lots of different ways of chopping celery. You could take a couple of sticks off, chop those, but I quite like doing it this way after giving it a good wash. So that's my celery, that's going to go in my bowl, using my beautiful wooden acacia wood chopping board this morning. Thank you, Hills. And I've started lunch bowls off here. I've got some celeriac and carrot slaw in there with a little bit of date, which I made earlier, just using that up. I'm going to mix this green salad together here. And I'm going to put some of this in each of the bowls. I might squeeze a bit of lemon on here first, just keep it fresh. Put some back in there. Some lovely freshness at lunchtime. Oops. It looks like a lot in the bowl, but when you come to eat it, you think, oh, I really wish there was more of this. It's rather good. So I love a green salad. Sometimes you think, oh, I do have to have a salad, you know, because it's a bit healthy, isn't it? But then when I come to start eating it, I think, gosh, this is amazing, especially if you've got a nice dressing with it. So here we go. Let's just put it all in. Here we are. Share out the cucumber a bit better. I'm just going to put top up this dressing I started yesterday with the remains of cashew nut butter jar. Put a bit more mustard in here. This is a whole grain mustard. At the end of the jar I've got a lovely Dijon mustard up next. Try and vary my mustards. And a little bit of olive oil from just one swap in the refill. And a bit more lemon juice, I think. Let's see if we can get a bit of lemon in there. That looks pretty good. It's been squeezed thoroughly on the lemon squeezer and it's down to hands now. There we are. I'm keeping this for the remaining lemon zest. I like grating lemon zest in the overnight oats, so just give this a good mix round. And I'm not going to put it directly on the salad. I'm going to put it in little pots. As if you're watching this today, you'll see I put it in pots. And the pots go just to the side in the lunchbox itself. These are actually made for dressing, which I got from Lakeland. And they're rather good. Let's see if I can pour this one. There we go. And then those pots are just going in with green salad there in the corner. A little excitement at lunchtime to make your own dressed salad. Right, so let's put this to one side. And a little bit of herb tea for the cameraman over there. Next up, we're going to add some grated cheese to the lunchbox. This is manchego. I just grated some cheese on Sunday, and then it's handy to be added. I've got pigeons trying to mate on the balcony. As long as they stay on the balcony and not try and come inside, and we'll be all happy. There we go, some nice grated cheese on the top of each. I've also got some of this rather garlicky pesto, which I made with radish leaves and basil and cashews, and it's amazing, but it is very garlicky, so I just had to avoid people after lunch today, apart from other garlic eaters. There we go. There's our pesto, and I haven't got them handy at the minute, but I'm going to add some cashews to that too for extra protein. I've been growing some fenugreek sprouted seeds. It doesn't look very glamorous, but a piece of kitchen paper and some fenugreek seeds. I'm just going to add some of those to the salad because they're about ready now. These are wonderful things. I like growing broccoli sprouts as well. Very good for you. Just a little bit of a topping and leave the rest to grow a bit more just by the window. That's our lunch boxes. Coming on to breakfast, I've been soaking overnight my usual sort of breakfast mix, which is oats, and I've got a piece of grated courgette in there, as well as half a grated pear in each bowl. Also lots of omega seeds. What else? A bit of yogurt and water. Cinnamon, turmeric and cardamom are in there too. And we're going to drizzle some tahini on each bowl. So I'm going to put my salad bowls to the side for a moment so you can see what's happening. A drizzle of tahini on each bowl. It's wonderful. Tahini comes, you can refill your jars at just one swab in Boscombe, and I really can't resist. This is amazing stuff. It's really sweet, which I don't really understand, but as you, I think, eat fewer sugary things, you start to taste the sweetness in other things. So I'm trying to cut down a bit on the sugar, hence no jam in the oats at the minute, but that can always be added. I've got a little bit of honey here for sweetness, and I haven't got them handy, but I'm going to add some walnuts as well. And more honey can be added as required. This is lovely wild about honey raw. Serra della Estrela mountain honey from Portugal, which is at the best really. Let's put that spoon in there. So that's it really for today. Lovely breakfast bowls and amazing lunch bowls too. So thanks for joining me, and it's been great to see you. Come back soon and have a brilliant day.